This is the Cholo News Report for Friday 29 December 2017. A suicide bombing at a Shiite cultural center and news agency in Kabul, Afghanistan, kills 41 people and injures 84 others. ISIL-affiliated Amaq news agency says this group is responsible. Ambulances and police vehicles ferried the dead and wounded to nearby hospitals, Amiri said, as security forces cordoned off the site and blocked the main road approaching the scene. That attack targeted an office of the National Directorate of Security, Rahimi said, near the United States Embassy and other diplomatic missions. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani condemned the attack, saying that the government was determined to eliminate terrorist groups. The Libyan National Army declares full control of Benghazi, the country's second largest city, after retaking the last district held by Islamist militants. The battle for Benghazi, waged between forces led by General Khalifa Haftar and an array of Islamist militants and other fighters, has been part of a broader conflict since Libya slipped into turmoil following the 2011 fall of strongman Muammar Gaddafi. Haftar had declared victory in July, but fighting continued in one area, Kribish. Haftar is aligned with a government and parliament based in eastern Libya. 12 people are dead in an apartment fire in the Bronx area of New York City. Neighborhood resident Robert Gonzalez, who has a friend who lives in the building, says she got out on a fire escape. United States consular missions in Turkey and the Embassy of Turkey, Washington, D.C. announced they will resume visa services. Apple apologizes for slowing iPhones, offers discounted batteries. Football legend George Weah elected Liberian president. Video Dr. Congo cracks down on suspected South Sudanese rebels. The Oregon Court of Appeals upholds a $135,000 fine against the sweet cakes by Melissa Christian owners for refusing to make a wedding cake for a same-sex couple. A similar case, Masterpiece Cake Shop v. Colorado Civil Rights Commission, has reached the Supreme Court of the United States with a decision expected in June 2018. Following the incident, the Oregon Bureau of Labor and Industries found the Kleins in violation of a 2007 state law that protects the rights of all people in employment, housing and public accommodations. On Thursday, nearly 5 years after the incident that ignited the case, the Oregon Court of Appeals sided with the state and upheld the penalty against the Kleins. With 98% of the votes counted, Liberia's National Elections Commission announces these unofficial results show Senator George Weah, a former pro footballer, defeating Vice President Joseph Boakai, 61.5 to 38.5%, in the runoff of October's presidential election, to succeed Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the first female Liberian president. The Elections Commission stopped short of declaring Mr. Weah the outright winner at a news conference on Thursday, with officials saying they would have final results soon. Next to her stall, a narrow alleyway edged by concertina wire led to the modest house, where Mr. Weah was raised by his grandmother, which is now occupied by other tenants. He emerged from the slums of Gibraltar with an uncanny ability to weave behind a soccer ball, all the way up the pitch, and eventually gained fame as a world-class striker for the Italian team AC Milan.